Down here we have the car button and setup button. And what these features are for is customizing your new A4 to your personal needs. And what you can do with these features are for things like you can program the keys how you would like them to work or unlock the car, whether you want it to unlock just the driver's side door or the driver and passenger door or all four doors. We can also program your coming home light feature, how long you would like the lights to stay on to illuminate a path when you shut the vehicle off. So there's lots of key features in there that you can set up for you and your family. Below that, we have our dual zone climate control. Now in the Prestige model, it's a 3-zone climate control, but right here in the front is for the driver and the passenger. We'll talk about the one in the back in a second. I have my digital displays for both temperature for driver side and the passenger side. If I want to make a change to the temperature, I simply just rotate the knob to the left to make it cooler, and if you also notice, it's displayed right here on the MMI screen. Or I turn it to the right to make it a little warmer. Very easy to use. The passenger can do the same. This car is also equipped with front heated seats for driver and passenger. All I do is I select the button, I rotate the knob, and I have up to 6 different steps of heat intensity. So I can make the seat just right. I can also select where I would like the air to come out, whether it's the top vents, the center vents, the footwell vents, or all 3. Or I can simply just put the system in automatic and let the car make the best selection for me. The climate control system is advanced, very easy to use, and once you use it a couple times, you'll see you'll probably just set your temperature and let the car do the rest. Now below the climate control system, in here, we have a cigarette lighter and we have an ashtray. If you notice to the side of the automatic selector, we have a tiny coin tray which will hold your coins up. So when you're going through that toll plaza, you no longer have to search through one of these coin trays. The coins are sitting right here. That is a nice new feature that they've added on the car. We have our Tiptronic automatic selector located right here. The nice thing with this transmission is it gives you options. You can put it in drive and the car will perform pretty much like a standard automatic transmission. It's responsive and fuel efficient, but if you want that little extra, you can shift it down here to the sport mode, where the transmission will hold the gear a little longer and it'll downshift for you quicker to give you that more responsive feel. If you would like full control of your new Audi A4, you'll simply move the selector over here to the manual side. And this is where you can manipulate the gearbox by just tapping the automatic selector forward to upshift or tapping it back to downshift, giving you full control of the vehicle. Now the nice thing about this system is if you forget you're in the manual side, the car will upshift for you. If you begin to slow down, the car will downshift for you, so you are always in the appropriate gear. Can't mess it up. Great feature. Right over here we have the electronic parking brake for the new A4. We no longer have the emergency brake right here in the center that you have to pull up. This electronic parking brake works this way. I put my foot on the brake pedal and I pull this up to engage it. To disengage it, I put my foot on the brake pedal and I push this down, and that will turn off the electronic parking brake. You'll also notice this new button here that says Start Engine or Stop Engine. Now, on the Prestige Model A4, this car has advanced key. As long as I have the key transponder on me, meaning in my pocket, I can approach the car, pull the door handle, the car will unlock, get into the seat, put my foot on the brake pedal, put my seatbelt on, and push the start button, and the car will start. Once I've arrived at my destination, I put the car in park, put my foot on the brake, and press the engine stop button. That's how easy it is. So I no longer have to search for the keys in my pocket. Really nice feature. Now, this 3.2 V6 A4 is equipped with the Quattro system. It is an all-wheel drive car. It has a torque split of about 40% to the front and 60% to the rear. The car is also equipped with ESP. Now, this is the traction control feature on this vehicle. You'll rarely ever see this system function because the Quattro system does such a great job of shifting the power around, whether it be front to back, back to front, or side to side. But in the event that you take your car to the extreme limits. The traction control system is there. It will apply brake to the wheel that is braking loose and send it to the wheel with grip. You can also disable the system by pushing this button here. And the only reason why you have this is, let's say you left your car outside and you got 16 inches of snow and you needed to spin the tires to kind of rock the car out of the snow. That's why you have it. Now if we come across over here, we're looking at the glove compartment. Inside the glove compartment, we even have technology in there. This is where you would plug in your iPod, which now interfaces with the MMI. Once my iPod is plugged in, all of the information that I've downloaded to my iPod system will be displayed on my MMI screen. So I no longer have to actually touch my iPod to change the song or to look at the artist that is being played. That is a nice feature. You'll also notice how the glove box is spacious. I have a little clip area here for my pen, and I have more than ample spacing for my owner's manuals and whatever other items I'd like to place in my glove compartment. Now towards the back of the automatic selector, I have my cup holders. You'll also notice even these are new. Audi left nothing without thought. The cup holders here, I have a really large one here, and this is for like a 7-Eleven Big Gulp. The smaller one is for like a Red Bull size can. And I even have an area here where I can store pens or pencils. Behind that, I have an adjustable armrest. I can adjust it up or down. I can also open it for additional storage, and inside here I have an auxiliary power outlet, which is really nice as well. If we look at the top up here, you'll notice that I have the sun visors with lights on both sides. Another really nice feature that I love about the car is this, the new sunglass holder. Now I have a space to put my sunglasses, and I don't have to worry about them getting scratched or misplacing them. I also have up here my individual controls for reading lights, my sunroof controls for my power tilt and slide roof. I also have the controls for my HomeLink, where I can program up to 3 garage door openers or the gate to my neighborhood. So I no longer have to carry those remote devices in the vehicle. Now there are a lot of safety features that are designed into the new Audi A4, and some of them we're going to look at right now, such as the driver and passenger front airbags. The new car also has side impact airbags here in the seat, so they move with the driver or passenger. I also have adjustable seatbelt restraints, so they no longer cut into my neck, which is a really nice feature. I also have the head curtain airbags that start right here in the roof rail, and they run all the way back to about where the rear headrest is located. In the event of a side impact, these airbags will deploy out of the roof, and they'll come down about 2 inches below the glass line, front and back, giving me optimal protection for myself and my occupants in the vehicle. They've really put a lot of thought into this new designed vehicle, and it clearly shows just sitting in the car and being surrounded by all these luxury items. You'll notice the fine use of materials, the wood inlays, and the aluminum. Top notch. Now if you think the front is nice, let's take a look at the back. Well, now that we're in the back seat of the car, you can see that we have plenty of room back here. Ample headroom, a lot of leg room, again a lot of shoulder room. You'll see that I have over here on my door handles, I have an armrest, I have my window controls, and I have my release handle to get out of the car. I also have this armrest right here, which opens up for additional storage, but also to the front of the armrest, there's cup holders, and they also expand to hold those bigger cups. You'll also notice in the rear of this car, I have shoulder and lap belts for all 3 occupants, and I have adjustable headrests for all 3 occupants. I have some vents back here that I can also control the temperature for the rear occupants, which is really nice. Below that, I have another power outlet. It's great for the kids when they want to play video games, or if they want to plug in a TV, a portable TV. Now let's take a look at the trunk.